Sage Wonder coming at you from my van down by the river. All right. So, with all this gun control talk, it's got me thinking. How would they take all of our guns if they were going to? If they were going to take all of the guns, how would they do it? Well, we can look to see how other countries have done it. In Australia, they just passed the law, and all of the people were compliant. Apparently, they just showed up and gave their guns up. Would the American people do that? No way. Not in a million years. No way is that ever going to happen in this country. Well, maybe in 100 years. But not with this generation still living. And I think enough of us who live the gun culture, as they call it, those of us who hunt, those of us who believe in self-defense, those of us who believe in the Second Amendment, we've raised our kids to believe in it too. So there's at least one more generation that won't just walk up to the location posted in the news and turn our guns in. That just isn't going to happen. So how would they get them from us? Well, I guess my biggest fear is that they would organize with enough people to hit all of us at once. To just have it all lined up so they come to your house and demand the guns all on the same day at the same time. That's a lot of people. They don't have the resources, even if they utilized the military. First of all, I don't believe the military would force you to give up your guns. Secondly, I do not believe that that even with the military, there would be enough manpower to really go around and demand them, especially if there was resistance, and there would be. So, could they go around and get them one group at a time, one, family at a time, one home at a time? I don't think that would work either, because as soon as they went in to take them, word would get around. It would get leaked out, and people would know what was going on, and then we would just rebel into a civil war. There will be a civil war if you try to take our guns, and I don't think there's any way you can pull it off. So what does that leave us with? How about shut up? How about shut up with taking our guns? The Second Amendment is a God-given right. All of us in the gun culture believe that. You aren't getting our guns. We're not giving them up. And I just don't see any plausible way for them to take them. This is why I'm not too worried about gun control, and I kind of shine on those who talk about it. Number one, we recently had a groundbreaking, and this is, people ask, how could you have supported Bernie Sanders? Well, first of all, Bernie Sanders has the same opinion to some degree about guns that I do. He doesn't like them. I like guns. He doesn't like them. But he says there's no way you're going to take them away. I mean, these people that believe in guns and believe in the Second Amendment, it's not going anywhere. You can't defeat the Second Amendment. If you try, you're just going to get a civil war. These people aren't giving up their guns. So Bernie may not like guns, but this is why the progressives, this mainstream Democrats hate him, because he'll say stuff like that. He'll be like, good luck taking the guns away. That just isn't going to happen. So I was able to support him over health care because, I still think we can do better with health care, and Obamacare wasn't the answer, but there's got to be some answer. But with the gun thing, I wasn't worried about it because Bernie understands it's impossible. You're just, you'll tear our country apart trying. And so I just don't think they can do it. I don't think they can pull it off. And it's going to take generations of teaching people that guns are bad and urbanizing people. And honestly, as long as Hollywood's embracing the violent movie culture and showing guys like John Wick being boss, being king with a gun on, I don't think you're going to shake people from this. I don't think you're going to guilt them into giving up their guns. America is armed. America is going to stay armed. And you guys just need to shut up with the gun control talk. Let's find some real ways to deal with crime, some real ways to deal with these mass shootings. Let's really face the mental health issues in our country and make sure that people get the help that they need. But this talk of taking guns isn't just divisive, it's foolish. It's absolutely foolish. It's undoable. You don't have the forces. Even if you brought in foreign troops to help you, there are too many of us, too many guns, and too much ammo. All you would get is the hairiest, nastiest, ugliest war you've ever seen. It would make what goes on in other countries look like nothing. So let go of it. Give it up. You're not taking our guns. There's not any way. I've applied my rather large brain to this problem. I've deciphered it from every angle. There is no way for you to manage to take away our guns. Not without us killing everybody and you trying to kill us and just being ugly. If that's what you want, you'll lose. You'll lose because you're all wimps. And gun owners aren't wimps. Gun owners train. Gun owners are generationally trained. We're not just trained, our kids are trained. Our kids can outshoot your best. So, I guess you could poison us. I mean, how are they going to take our guns away? Short of killing us all, they're just not going to. And we're not easy to kill, thanks to the Second Amendment. God save the Republic.